Every week, I show you behind the scenes of how my hyper-realistic cakes are made.
But this week,
I'm also going to show you behind the scenes of a collaboration that I'm doing with Cypher PK. Cypher is a super popular YouTuber and Twitch streamer who makes gaming videos. So I'm making him a bunch of gaming-themed cakes because it's his birthday. And I'm going to use these cakes to set up a series of cake-themed challenges that I have planned for Cypher and 4 other gamers. This is gonna be fun. My name is Natalie Sideserf, and I make cakes that don't look like cakes. And today, I'm going to make gaming-themed cakes for Cypher PK. Cypher is best known for his Fortnite streams. He even has his own Fortnite icon skin, which is what I'm making right here. This cake is going to be a bust of his skin in the game. And the best part about this bust cake is that he has no idea that I'm even making it. He knows that I'm bringing cakes to set up cake-themed challenges for his birthday, but this cake right here is a surprise. He has no clue I'm making it. I hope he likes it. I'm kind of just guessing that his Fortnite icon skin is a birthday cake that he'd enjoy, since it's a surprise and all, so I can't flat out ask him. My fingers are crossed. I always find it interesting when people tell me what themed cake that they would want for their birthday. It really tells you a lot about a person. What about you? What is your dream birthday cake design? If you could literally have a cake of anything made by yours truly. It's kind of a hard question. I'm not even sure I know what theme I'd want for my birthday cake. I'm gonna think about it and put my answer in the pinned comment. So this cake is the surprise cake that I'm making for Cypher, but I also made some hyper-realistic gaming themed cakes that will be used in a series of challenges. And these challenges are so fun, you guys. I've always wanted to do something like this, and now I get to. One of the challenges is real or cake, where they're gonna have to guess which of the objects is actually a hyper-realistic cake. Now, I've made a lot of real or cake challenges online. In fact, a lot of you have played, but if you haven't yet, I'll put a link in the description so you can play too. Now, this version of Real or Cake is a bit different because I've never had the opportunity to have a group of people guess in person. That means I have to make these cakes absolutely perfect. Well, as perfect as I can get them. I'm making gaming-themed cakes for gamers. No one knows gaming-themed stuff better than professional gamers. Any little imperfection, they're gonna catch it.
they're gonna know.
This is stressful. These cake-themed challenges are just as challenging for me. I really want to do a good job. Can you imagine if I set everything up and then all of them guess the cake right away? Not only would that be embarrassing, but it would also totally ruin the game. Challenges are meant to be challenging. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's talks of a cake cannon. I'm not even sure I know what a cake cannon is, but I was told that there's potential for me to get shot by one if I fail any of these challenges. All right, I'm stressing myself out. I just gotta try my best. To be honest, you guys know I love a good challenge. It's just like video games. When you beat an easy game, it's like meh. But when you beat a challenging game, that feels good. Same goes for challenging cakes. Now, the realistic cake challenge is just one of the challenges. There are others, including an expensive cake versus cheap cake challenge and a spicy cake challenge. And again, if I lose any of these challenges flat out, I'm gonna get the cake cannon. And you guys all know that husband Dave does the baking, so I'm really putting my faith in my husband for those challenges. But I won't hold it against him if I lose any of those. I'll take a cake cannon for my husband and then shove some of that cake in his face too. Now that the bust cake is done, I have a few final things to touch up on the realistic cakes. I've got to make sure that these cakes look as good as I can get them before I pack them all up and take them to Cypher Studio. And hopefully everything looks like an exact replica. If I got anything wrong, they're gonna know. Do you wear clothes or know someone who does? Well, get yourself some more by heading over to shop.sideserfcakes.com. That's where you can get some Sideserf Cake Studio clothes. We also have coffee mugs, stickers, beach towels, all kinds of stuff. I'll put a link below so you don't get lost on your way to the store. And now back to the cake. We're here. We're at Oni Studios. And I have a ton of cakes that I'm about to bring into this building. This place is awesome. It's gigantic. There's a basketball hoop, a sound stage. There's these little podcast rooms that have their own style and like design. It's awesome. We have this kitchen. It's beautiful. We gotta get one of these. Even pretending was like, ooh. It's facing me. I think I need it away. We're about to start round 1, and I'm pretty nervous.
And the person with the least amount of points after 6 rounds has to get blasted with a cake cannon.
What? I would say grab that.
The B is backwards. It's a dead giveaway.
Fine, thanks.
I'm worried that they're gonna know the bucket hat is a cake because it kind of already looks like a cake. I've never had my hyper-realistic cake set up in this way where I get 5 people guessing if they're real or not. So I'm really excited. This is really fun for me. It's the next round, and they're going to guess whether the cake is expensive or cheap. So I made these Mario question boxes so they can't tell which one is which. The expensive chocolate cake is made with high-end ingredients, chocolate ganache, and dulce de leche. The cheap cake is made with box mix, store-bought frosting, and caramel out of a squeeze bottle. This is tricky because people are very used to box mix. They grew up eating it. It's nostalgic, it tastes familiar. It doesn't necessarily taste cheap to some people. It might be more difficult to tell the difference than you think. That was a crazy round, but I will say that not everyone got it right. The next round is the spicy cake challenge. One of these 5 cakes is hot, and I mean really hot, and they don't know which one. I had an itty bitty tiny bite, and I could feel it. That's probably because husband Dave made Reaper pepper butter for the cake and used scorpion pepper sauce for the buttercream. This itty bitty little cake packs a punch. And when it comes to spicy foods, especially this spicy, everybody's different. Some people can handle the heat and some people cannot. How do you guys think you'd handle this challenge? I'm really excited for Cypher to see
The cake?
I don't want to say what it is. I can't say it out loud because I don't know where he is. He could be like in the other room and he might hear me. So I'm really excited to give it to him.
God, I'm so worried. This is wild. It's a nice thing. This is crazy.
And there you have it, a birthday bust cake of Cypher PK's Fortnite icon skin. I hope you guys had fun watching the behind the scenes of our collab. Now let's cut the cake. Cutting cakes will never get old. This is my favorite part. I had so much fun doing this. I am sure you guys are curious if I tricked any of them. So there's a link in the pinned comment to Cypher's channel so you can watch the full video and see if I was able to prank them. I think that my cakes are good enough that I am not worried about getting hit with the cake cannon. But you never know. I can't tell.
What a bummer.
Did I
No, that's fine.
double dribble? That's a word.
Take another couple shots and miss.
And I'll see you next week for another cake.